So what was going on is that I got a Spanish feeling many months before I lost my job. I didn't know what it meant until a few days later, but here's the thing. I drove to my job and back home again, and I passed a street where there were so many big trees and big houses, and they gave me a Spanish feeling. Also, it was very hot back then already, with beautiful days and sunny, and with the birds singing and everything like that. So I got the feeling I was already in Spain. It was really puzzling me, like, I'm in Belgium, I'm not in Spain, but I really love this feeling. I love Spain. It has so many childhood memories for me, and it feels like home to me. So, but I really didn't know what it meant back then, that feeling like I'm working, I have a job, I just can't leave my job and go to Spain on a vacation. So life just went on until I lost the job and I got that last no. And then I had the intention, I'm going on a retreat just here in Belgium for a week or maybe 2 weeks. And then a few days later, I called with a friend, and just by chance, he mentioned his Camino again. I already knew he went on a Camino several years ago, but at that moment, it just clicked inside of my head. When the moment he said, yeah, my Camino, it was like, bam, this is it. This is what the feeling means to me. It's saying to me, go to Spain, go on a Camino, be a pilgrim and go to Santiago. And I really got that happy feeling inside of me, but I was really like, this is quite crazy. Are you sure? And then I thought, yeah, I just call my therapist and she will do a tarot card reading for me. So I asked her and she did it because it was just a crazy idea and she loved it. And the card said, do it now or you will never do it in your life, ever. So I thought, all right, and I will just do it now because that is just one thing in my life that I want to do one time. I had this idea for already several years inside of my head and my heart, and I thought, if I will never do it, if I don't do it now, I will do it now. So I would go on a retreat, as was my intention the days before, only it would last more than a week, and it would be more active than just going to an abbey and sitting in silence and walking around in the nature around the abbey. That's when I got to prepare myself, and I only had 3 weeks because that friend of mine, he and his parents would go to southern France 3 weeks from that day on. And he said to me, like, maybe you can come with us in the car and then you don't have to go with a bus or with a train or a combination of the two. So I thought, okay, I have 3 weeks to prepare myself practically, mentally, and also physically. Like, I'm not walking like more than 5 kilometers a day. Even if I do it every day, it's like a miracle. So let alone that I would walk every day an average of 20 or 25 kilometers. So that was quite an obstacle to overcome, if you could imagine. But I was determined. I got the feeling, I got the intention, I got all the signs. I made a commitment to myself. So I thought to myself, I'm gonna do this either way. I'm gonna make it and we'll see where it goes. What I'm gonna experience and what an adventure it will be. And what an adventure it was. Wow. I'm making these videos because I want to share my experience as a pilgrim on the Camino de Santiago, on the Camino Francés to Santiago. And I hope you will enjoy it, but you will never enjoy it quite like I enjoyed it, because the experience itself, it's magical, and you only know what that means when you do it yourself. And you never know what you're gonna get out of it until you're walking it. So I hope I inspire you to do it yourself one day. And until then, buen camino.